Lipstick workshops are a lot of fun. However, when we get a complaint about somebody's lipstick being too hard, we always go back and test and see what might have gone wrong. In most instances, when a lipstick goes too hard, it is that there is too much pigment in the lipstick. The lipstick piece that I have, I cut off from a lipstick I made in, I think, April last year. I've been wearing it quite consistently when I give my workshops or going out. I have cut off this piece just to test it, and then I'm going to remelt the rest of it and add extra jojoba oil to test if we can add maybe 2 to 3 drops of jojoba and still have it hard enough to demold once it comes out of the freezer, and how long it would take for the lipstick to melt. Okay, so this specific lipstick has about 8 scoops of color in it. It does melt quite quickly once you hold it between your fingers or if it touches your skin. I know this is very thick, but this is just to show you the consistency and the color of it. Okay, so this is the short that I previously had, and I've melted most of it down already. I do like this color. I have been wearing it to my workshops when it's not too hot. When it's too hot, and especially when I go to Durban, I don't even wear makeup because it just doesn't last. I'm adding just 3 drops of jojoba oil, and this is going to help soften the lipstick base even more. So if you made a lipstick and it's a bit hard, you can melt it down again and add extra drops of jojoba. So I have obviously worn this lipstick, so I know the full coverage. You can see at the end there, it has a little bit of a color showing, and I'm just going to show you how I test that a lipstick has enough color in. So once you see color on the front end of your stir stick, this is when you know, okay, I can start testing it, and obviously you want that to be a little bit cooled down before applying to your skin. If there is no color anywhere on your stir stick, then you definitely need more pigment. So we always advise people to keep track of how many scoops of mica pigment they put into their lipstick. See, here is the color on my skin. It's not full coverage, but it is covering my skin. Okay, so once I'm happy with the color, we're obviously going to pour it into the mold like we would in our workshops, and then we put it in the fridge or freezer for 20 to 30 minutes so it can set. Now this obviously has extra jojoba in, so it's a bit softer. It does melt faster once it gets out of the fridge, so there is that risk that if you don't demold quick enough, that your lipstick may break or not come out of the mold. So this is the color actually in the spoon. It is quite dark. It is a beautiful color. I love this color. I do like to bump mine on the table just to make sure that there's no air pockets, and this is that shot of color from the original lipstick. And just because I am who I am going to test the remnants in the spoon for consistency. It does pretty much feel the same as the original lipstick. It is gliding on smoothly. I can feel that jojoba oil in the lipstick. The color is still the same. I didn't add any color. I didn't add any pieces of lipstick base. This is literally the lipstick melted down with 3 drops of jojoba oil. And finally, I've taken the lipstick out of the freezer. It's been in there for 15 minutes. Yes, the lipstick is a bit short, but I have been using it for a few months. So I'm just going to take it out and we're going to quickly try it. This part always surprises people. Once it's out of the fridge or the cooler box, the lipstick is still technically frozen, so you have to warm it up in your hands, else it is solid, cold, and you can't really put it on your lips. You have to warm it up. Okay, this is the test. 3 drops of jojoba added. It does glide on. It did melt a lot faster in my hands while demolding and holding it. So that is a bit of a concern, but we'll work with that. We'll just adjust. And maybe just as an extra test, I'll do it on my arm. This color that you're seeing is called red. It is marked on the color pigment part. So if you join us for a lipstick workshop, you'll actually see it. There's no extra pigments added to this single color lipstick. The color is called red. So we'll see you at our next lipstick workshop.